Welcome back to Free Will Tarot. This is going to be a collective. This is going to be a general reading for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and/or Rising. Let's go ahead and get an opening oracle for your reading. All right, let's go ahead and get 5 tarot. All right, in the order of the situation, the challenge, what to consider moving forward, how it's naturally progressing, and your advice. We will clarify as we go. All right, now to get a closing oracle, take that one. All right, and we shall read from the guidebook from both oracle cards. Alrighty, Aquarius, your opening card is Closing Door, Completion. Alrighty, sorry, I had to check my battery there. Closing door, completion. So intuitively, I'm picking up on you completing a cycle, you closing the door on either a partner, on either a cycle of being single, or maybe a period of time where you've been in separation with a specific person. Either way, something is ending for another thing to begin. All right, let's go ahead and read from the guidebook. Closing door, endings, completion, your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or a situation that has been dragging on far too long. Unlock the cage you have been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break your routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door, but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Muster the courage to say no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. If the door to a project or a relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You have tried that already, and no one answered. At least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be. Move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path, to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or a job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons why things did not work. It is keeping you from your greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door, give thanks to the lessons, and set yourself free. All right. So you are closing down something, you're closing a door to something, opening a door to something else. Let's go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. So we have the situation, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel you're holding on to something. 4 of Pentacles usually talks about, yes, maybe being on an energetic budget, not wanting to give a little in order to receive a little. but you're holding on tightly to something. And I love how this is a door and it's closed, closing door, completion. It's pretty synchronistic, but for the most part, the interpretation of the Four of Pentacles is holding on to something, either miserly, holding on to money or material possessions, or possession, as in wanting to hold on to a relationship. You're wanting to hold on to something that just isn't working out for you. And I feel like it's time, because of that closing door completion card, that you probably should look at other possibilities, other doors. Let's go ahead and clarify the Four of Pentacles for Aquarius. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like you're holding on to something that isn't for your higher good, of your best interest, and it's keeping this Wheel of Fortune stuck in place. Maybe you feel like this is karmic because you've been holding on to something, or not wanting to give to something else. That very well could be. There's a time and place to give to certain people. And I feel like if in that window of time, that window of opportunity, if it isn't taken advantage of within that moment, then it could be too late. So if you are thinking, I really want to give to this other person eventually, but until then, I'm going to keep giving to this and keep giving to this and keeping, you know what I'm saying? There's a window of opportunity that you just might miss out on if you don't close this door, if you don't complete a cycle. Okay, what is the challenge here? The Hierophant. Yes, I feel like you, Aquarius, probably have a certain amount of, how do I want to put it, morals and spirituality, idealistics, opinions. But are you in line with those spiritual beliefs? Are your daily routines and habits, such as giving to others or taking from others, is this in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, right? Let's say today you're giving to someone and the universe allows it, but then if for some reason tomorrow the universe is like, okay, you've given enough to this person, it's either time for you to invest in yourself or to invest in another person, if you're able to, and you keep giving to the same person even though the universe asks you not to, and is obviously showing obvious signs that it is over, it's done with, to not invest in this person again. This is a spiritual lesson that needs to be learned, and it is a lesson that obviously in this reading so far is not being learned, or it's challenging to learn that lesson for you at the moment. So why is the Hierophant in Aquarius's challenge? Clarify the Hierophant for Aquarius. Ten of Pentacles in the challenge. Yeah, I feel like this is something long-term, or that you've been investing in long-term for a while now. And I mean, when I see the Ten of Pentacles in the challenge, that just tells me wrong environment, wrong work, career, job, just the wrong environment, to either work in or to invest in another person in. Maybe you're living in a family member's house and you've been investing in that for a while, but now you're seeing signs that, hey, it's probably time to move on from this. And this is a spiritual lesson, like, hey, invest elsewhere. Okay, let's see what this other person, because this is what to consider moving forward. And if you aren't already considering this information, it must be in your subconscious, which reflects through people in your environment or outside your own personal bubble. So this person, with the devil, yeah. They're definitely a temptation for you. They're definitely riddled with toxicity. Maybe you feel addicted to this person. Maybe you feel bound to this person to some degree. That's a whole lot of yikes. Okay. I love how these readings come out and just tell a story. All right. Go ahead and clarify the devil for Aquarius's person. The sun. The devil, the sun. This tells me that this person is definitely playful, but is that necessarily what you need? Is it necessarily... Sure, it's probably something that you want to look for in a partner, but if you are in need of someone that takes you more seriously, that takes themselves more seriously, then this might not be a good person. This might not be a good match for you. The compatibility could definitely be off. But overall, I feel like this person is illuminating to you their toxicity, their... I don't know, that they might be illuminating to you that you are in some way, shape, or form addicted to them or tempted by them, or that you feel bound to them. Maybe just by this person being happy, it gets you all riled up and you feel like you have to act out of character. All right, what is the common ground between you both, or how it's naturally progressing? 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is no place to be. This is the wounded warrior. This is needing to protect what you've both have created for yourselves. Either it be your independence or a career or a hobby, a stable home maybe, stability in general. You both are needing to be resilient though, or at least wanting to be resilient. And I feel like you both bring out the wounds in each other. And yeah, it makes you feel like you have to have a wall up with this person. And then when you have a wall up, it's like, well, then this person thinks, well, why do they have a wall up with me? What's wrong with them? Maybe I need to have a wall up with them. Or even vice versa. If this person comes towards you and you're A-okay, but then one or both of you are coming to one another, and the other one is in this wounded state, needing to put up boundaries, right? And the other one is maybe triggered by the other person to have their own boundaries because of it. So this card flew out, the Hangman. I feel like this interaction or this dynamic between you both definitely suspends the connection. It makes both of you look at each other in a different light, maybe. Maybe both of you try to, or at least one of you, well, it's got to be both of you. Both of you are needing to look at each other in a different light, or maybe you both seen, yeah, this playful side of each other, but at the same time, that's not who you both are to each other. It's like when you both came together, you're not wanting to give to the situation, even though it might be, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you need to hold back from a specific person because it will bring you fortune, luck, wish fulfillment, maybe. And you see them as overly playful, but you're seeing a side to them where there's a wounded side to them, and it's bringing out your wounds. Like, oh no, I've been here before. I've seen this type of reaction before. Maybe not from them, but from a past person, and now you're thinking that this person's the same type of person, maybe. Excuse me. It's like now you're seeing them for who they are, or in a new perspective, and it's making them question if they've even seen you in the right light. What's the advice here? Four of Cups. Yeah, don't settle for less than what you deserve. I feel like you're already bored with the situation now that you've illuminated something about them, or now that they've illuminated something about themselves. It's put you in a state of, oh, I see them for who they are now. I'm seeing a different side of them, and I'm not liking it. There's some sort of spiritual lesson within this, and I feel like the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor if you don't give to the situation. I mean, because it's already a 10 of Pentacles and the challenge type of situation, something you probably should move on from, but something you're still maybe holding on to as well. I'd say definitely look at this person, and if you can't see a 10 of Pentacles future with them, tell them, hey, sorry, I gotta go my own way though. I know my worth, I know my value, and I'm not settling for anything less than what I deserve. All right, let's clarify the Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups for Aquarius's advice. Ace of Cups, yep. Focus on self-love, on finding new appreciation for yourself. I think this person is definitely teaching you a lesson to love yourself first. Okay, so what is going on with the advice here? Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Yeah, there's some sort of illusion or something that this person, or a front that this person was putting on, or you're seeing through an illusion. Maybe you didn't see it before. Maybe it wasn't even a front or an illusion until the truth came to the light. Okay, let's read from the guidebook. That's number 22, Dragonfly Spirit. Truth illuminates, or transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. That's 22. Alrighty. Did you really think this world of the senses is all there is? From the hidden mystical realms, signs are being sent to you, but perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you are on your own. Have you fallen into spiritual amnesia and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, always supportive universe? If so, rub the sleep out of your eyes, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the love and support available to you in every moment. There is an organizing principle underlying the events you have experienced, and Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it and trust that Spirit has your back. Let go of the illusion of chaos and randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you are on the right track. Yeah, you're seeing some truth about this. You're seeing signs and the means of spiritual lessons that you need to close the door on this person. Hold on to your own energy, conserve your own energy. It will spin the wheel in your favor. I hope that helped, and I will see y'all in the next reading. Take care.